Did you know that most of the students fail the speaking or writing exam in the MET because they don't know how to structure their answers? One of my students was in that situation. She didn't get the score she wanted because she was not having a correct structure. But we solved it in an easy way, having a trick. What is it? Templates. But what is a template? A template is a structure of an answer. It's a design of an answer that gives you a guide, word by word, step by step, in order to know what to say in each type of question during the exam. In this moment, I'm going to show you one template that we use in the question number one. In the MET, in the question number one, you need to describe an image like this one. And usually people start thinking, how can I start? What I'm gonna do? If you have not prepared a template for an answer like this one, the day of the exam you will be hesitating. But if you have a template, you should start saying something like this. As it can be observed, the image shows, and always you're going to answer in the same way. As it can be seen, the image shows people and places. Yeah, you're going to talk about people and places after you have said this expression. Always, yeah, always. Always that you have an image, it doesn't matter if it is indoors or outdoors, you will use the same structure over and over again. But how can it help me to use this structure over and over again? Well, it will give you confidence because whenever you see an image, you know what you have to say. You won't be thinking like, what would be the best way to start now? You know what you have to say. And that's a big advantage. Well, after you say, as it can be observed, the image shows what else can I do? What should I do? Well, in the template we have that you need to talk about the background and the foreground. So the next expression to be used is in the background, I can see, and you describe the background. And the next step is to say in the foreground, there is or there are, and you talk about the foreground. Afterwards, you will talk about what is on the right and what is on the left. Every single step is planned, is calculated. That's why we design these templates, because you will have the chance to give an answer already planned, even if you don't have time to plan in the exam. So, if I have an image like this one, I would be saying something like this. As it can be observed, the image shows some people sharing in a cafe. In the background, I can see a woman. Probably she is preparing a cup of coffee. In the foreground, I can see five people sharing. On the right, I can see a couple who is drinking a cup of coffee while sharing in their phones. But on the left, I can see three people. They are sharing something like a presentation on a tablet or in a digital device. As you can see, with the organization of a template, I have an idea of where to go. What is the first step, the second step, and so on. There are many more steps afterwards. We can talk about the position of objects. We can talk about the activities each person is doing individually. And also we can talk about what we think will happen or what we think happened before they arrived there. Therefore, you need a plan. You need a template in order to have a successful score in the MET exam. If you don't have a plan, it's quite hard to do it that day because you have no time for planning. They show you the image and immediately you need to speak. In our courses, we give every student templates for the question number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Even we give templates as well for writing. So if you're interested in getting these templates and getting to know how to use them, join our classes, join our courses. The information about our courses and classes are available in the description box of this video. Follow the link and we will give you more information about it. Now, let's talk about why it's important. Why is it relevant to have templates? Have you ever felt too anxious because of the exam? Or probably have you felt that you have the word in your mind and you're about to say it, but you don't know what to say, or you need a connector, and when you're going to say it, you don't know what connector to use? Well, all of these things can be avoided if you use templates. They are going to give you confidence because you know what is next. They're going to give you the vocabulary because you know the words that you need to use. So whenever you have templates, you reduce anxiety, you increase confidence, and you stop hesitating. That's why it's super important to have templates for every response that you wanna give in your speaking exam. Even last week, I posted a video explaining how a student passed from 53 to 57 in just 1 week using templates. So if you want to have a 55 score or higher, my recommendation is always to use templates. If you have arrived till this moment of the video, it's because you know this material is of great value. Imagine how could you improve your scores if you work with us directly. The invitation is for you to work with me hand in hand and start building and growing your score. I want you to be the next who get these scores as my other students. So in this moment, I want you to invite to take action. It's moment to get help. It's moment to be ready for you to get the score you need. We are here ready to help you. Just join the classes, join the groups. It's easy. Just follow the link that is on the box description and you will be the next who get this result or this other result. We are just ready to help. See you in the next video. Bye bye.